U.S. home sellers are being shocked back to reality. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, welcome to the channel. If you're new, I want to thank you for coming. If you're returning, I want to thank you for your continued support. Before we get into today's red hot topic, I'm going to politely ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Please watch to the end for my final thought. Hit the bell icon so you're notified when new videos are released. It is very important to stay close to the channel in these very, very tricky times. All right, folks, welcome to the channel. Always an honor and a privilege to be with you. I hope you're all doing great. Buckle up and strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows and sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. And friends, sellers are being shocked back to reality. This is absolute 100% insanity. Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. We're in another real estate bubble, and millions, it doesn't matter. I don't care who you are, institutional, builder, single family home buyer, I don't care. So many people drank the Kool-Aid in this one. Like this would last forever. This is absolute insanity. Congratulations to anybody that stuck with the channel. Centered and surrounded with like-minded people. Iron will sharpen iron. We're going to continue to blow the lid off of many things that people won't touch because it's hard to talk about things. But if you halfway expect these things, less blindsiding if and when they hit, and you won't be paralyzed by fear. You'll be able to operate more efficiently within that. So congratulations. So today we're going to continue to examine the stress test that the housing market has been put through now. I mean, my gosh, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this one out. Anytime you've placed the housing market in a bubble, they've always crashed. So I know a lot of people wanted to say this time is different, blah, 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 whatever. We all see that that's in fact not the case. Anybody cheerleading this market, especially industry professionals, now are disappearing, trying to pivot or change their tune, whatever. That's just the realities of what's going on. So we're going to continue to put things under the microscope so we understand what's going on because of this, friends. If you've been around the channel for a while, you've heard me say this. Everything hinges on the U.S. housing market. If we lose the U.S. housing market, we lose everything. It's happened before, it'll happen again. We've always had booms and busts in the markets. We just went through the biggest artificially created boom in history. So buckle up and strap in. That's just the realities of what's going on. So one of the things that we're seeing now, friends, are a lot of people coming to market and going through price reductions, right? We all see that now? Insane. And they're getting handled by agents over-promising and under delivering. Bad, bad, bad. You always want to under promise and over deliver. That's the number one thing that we have to do in today's environment. It's just the reality of what's going on. So today, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to invite you in and show you an example of under promising and over delivering. Being able to get somebody off the market in the biggest bubble in world history. Listen, friends, you've heard this before. All markets, real estate is local. They're going to behave differently. I've always told people in this town, and today we're going to take a look at one of our deals. One of my deals with my team that we got somebody off the market. And we did it efficiently. And the way it happened is I had to have a hard come to Jesus moment with the sellers and say, listen, the days of over asking price offers are over. I'm so sorry, but if handled right, we can still get you off the market. You have to understand right now, my advice is to price aggressively, find out what your value range is, find out who your competition is, go beat them. Go beat them. And we came on the market at its value range, not on its upper end, not on its lower end, right in its value range, probably closer to the lower end of its value range. But it attracted a full price offer. You need to be in the right hands. You need to have your head on straight. If you're a real estate professional, you need to hear this. If you're the public, you need to hear this. I don't care who you are. You need to hear this. Let's run this footage. Then we'll meet back here to wrap it up. Let's get started. All right, friends, buckle up and strap in. Let's get a look at today's property, courtesy of Zillow. Here's our neighborhood, conveniently located right here in a Southern California beach community. It's a 4-unit apartment building. It is, in fact, near a lot of other apartment buildings very similar to it, but this one is one of the bigger footprints of its competition. And one of the things we always do, friends, know who your competition is. Now, while this property is clean, it hasn't received updates in many, many years, but it has in fact been kept up to pretty decent standards and shows halfway decent. The main thing here is its price, $2.2 million. It is currently pending at the owner's asking price. Why is that important? Because they knew who their competition was and they came on the market accordingly, not on its upper end of its value range, towards the lower or mid range of its value range. And that is very important anytime you're selling property, to always know who your competition is. And as we can see here in its description, relative to its competition at a higher price, this one priced well at only $550 a square foot. While still might seem high for many areas of the country, for this area in Southern California, that in fact was a good deal. So here we go. Its value range listing it at $2.2 million, 17,000. They came on at 2.2 after a long discussion of where we should come on at. We went ahead and came on here and were able to get multiple offers, all at or over asking price. We in fact accepted the offer that was at asking price, because the highest offer doesn't necessarily mean it's the best offer. So here we go. We can see that they came on at 2.2, went off at 2.2 in a matter of weeks. It did not take long to get this one under contract, and that is purely because we knew who our competition was and priced accordingly. We can see they bought the property for $1.2 million in 2010, which means they are walking away with a cool $1 million after enjoying many, many years of rental income. Not a bad deal, because they had the right team around them. And you can see here their team was in fact yours truly. It was my honor and privilege to serve these people. Now let's get back to the studio and wrap this one up. All right, welcome back, friends. So that's just an example of how you can get off the market in this crazy, crazy environment. But listen, the clock is ticking. Some areas, listen, this is in a euphoric Southern California area where clearly prices are still stuck on hot. And I've always said, this is the conversation I have in this market where I'm at currently. And I've talked to people all over the country now. And I've got teams all over the country helping you people. And it's my honor and privilege. But I never sugarcoat it. But I always do it in a way that's hopefully like tactful and sensitive to what's going on, the dynamic of every single deal. Every single deal is different. I've told people this in this market constantly, or other markets that are still behaving relatively okay. You might be recession insulated, but you're not recession proof. Let me repeat. Your area might be recession insulated, but not recession proof. What I mean by that, your area might be the last to get affected in a recession, maybe even the first to rebound in a recession, but it's not recession proof. So any areas like even mine right now that still the majority of properties I see handled by others are going through price reductions right here in this town where I'm sitting today. I was very fortunate that I got my seller to see the light and say, this is what we need to do to get you off the market. We need every eyeball in town over here, find out who our competition is, and make sure we meet or beat them. If we come on overvalued, who's going to race over to the property? Nobody. So it's very important that you get in the hands of a good real estate agent, professional, consultant, whatever the case may be, so you understand the complexity of the dynamic of the waters we're now swimming in. This thing is serious. This thing is so serious. I can't tell you how many people, and thank you. I've had so many people from the channel reach out to me. I've helped you. You've helped me. It's been awesome, right? It's been absolutely awesome. But this is crazy. Like I've always said, I like to heat map and temperature check, keep my thumb on the pulse of the industry as an active real estate professional in the trenches at times. Boots on the ground, understanding the complexity. I've got my thumb on the pulse of the entire nation thanks to you. And it allows me to communicate these messages, hopefully, that make a little bit of sense. In final thoughts, I do come to you today as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life, understanding the waters you swim in. Every market's going to behave differently. We are putting the economy, the housing market, in the biggest stress test we've ever seen in history, and that should have your full attention. It has mine, so congratulations. Congratulations. If it doesn't have yours, stay tuned to the channel because I'll do it for you. That is my job, to continue to serve you guys the best of my ability, because that's in fact what you deserve. If you appreciate the content, I do want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links are in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you're interested in buying or selling real estate here in America, there's an email in the description for you as well. I have a network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It would be our honor and our privilege to do so. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you love this video, I know you're going to love the next video on your screen, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.